Hello, everybody. My name is Matthew Hood. I'm from Helena, Alabama. I'm majoring in history, and my career goal is to be a lawyer. More specifically, I'm thinking about either being a civil rights attorney or something to do with politics. A lot of the early years of my childhood, I always said I knew what I wanted to do, but I usually just kind of caved to public opinion. There was one year I was going to be a veterinarian, for career day at school, and I dressed up for that, and that was super fun. I remember the next year I was dressed up as a pharmacist. The next year, a medical doctor, that kind of thing. It was always something science related, and that definitely impacted me because I definitely had an interest in science growing up, which is really interesting because I'm nowhere near as interested as I was then. And all the way from the beginning of 7th grade to the end of 11th grade, I was dead set on being a band director. And I was infatuated with everything that entailed, with the teaching, with the music, the arranging, competitions, instruments, all of it. And I think it's really interesting how I completely changed gears last minute in my senior year of high school to decide to do history. I've always had an interest in politics and history and things like that, and law. That didn't really start showing up until about 6th grade. But where I am now, I'm definitely happy with the choice that I made. I think history is a great undergraduate degree to go for because it has a lot of career options. So if I decide that I don't want to do something with law, that I have, a safety net. But then also with law, that has a lot in it. I could be a lobbyist, politician, a judge, an attorney, anything. And so the story of how I was able to change my mind, it was actually in 9th grade. I was in AP World History, and I realized that I started doubting being a band director for the first time and thinking about doing something related to humanities. And I ended up where I am now.
Should we ask? Can we ask questions?
Sure, if you want to.
So I'm trying to get your time up. So
It's 3 to 5 minutes. You got it.
yeah. So why a lawyer? Why a civil rights lawyer?
I'm super big into freedom, liberty, expression, that sort of thing. I love civics. That was one of my favorite classes ever in all of school. My favorite teacher, my 7th grade history teacher, Mr. Hammond, he taught us civics.
All right.
And he was really good about pointing out the whole rights come from God, not the government. And that really instilled in me a lot of the values that I have today. And so I would love to defend and protect other people's rights and their liberties and representing others.
All right. Save me 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're good. So anything else you want to say?
I'm good.